Hey everyone, welcome. Today I have a review for you of the 2013 Ford SVT Raptor. In this review I'll show you some features, tell you some specs, and give you a good look around the car. Let's get to it. I'm here at Gary Yeoman's Ford in Daytona Beach, and I'd like to thank them for allowing me to come down and review this car. So as usual, let's take a walk around the car to give you guys a good look. This once again is the SVT Raptor 2013 edition in a nice black. Really cool truck, tons of cool features. Looking back here, you'll see the Fox shocks. They're triple bypass shocks, and they've got long travel. So in the front you'll get 11.2 inches of travel, and in the rear you get 12.1 inches of travel, and that's huge for a truck like this. Great for off-roading and getting over those big boulders. You've got some nice Goodwrench all-terrain tires put onto some SVT rims that are black on a silver color. They look very rugged. This truck has got a locking rear differential, which really helps with traction and off-road driving as well. Moving around to the rear, you get the F-150 badge, the Ford badge, and then the Raptor SVT badge. Have the exhaust on the right side of the vehicle, and we'll give you a nice exhaust clip later in the video. And looking down the side of the car, those blue Fox racing shocks really add to the car. They're subtle, but they give it a really cool look. You've got a nice large running board on the bottom of the vehicle that makes getting in and out very easy. On the left and right you get this 6.2 liter badge, as well as these side ports that say SVT on them. Now moving around to the front, it's got a very bold look. They call this the brick wall grille for obvious reasons. Kind of looks like a brick wall, and you have this big Ford lettering straight across it that gives it a cool look. You have these small lights, and they're really just running lights. You also have one down here as well. And then a cool feature, if you look right there, that's actually a camera in the front, and that helps with off-road driving, and it allows you to see what you're rolling over before you roll over it. On the bottom you've got some skid plates. That also improves the off-road ability of this car. Let's move over to the engine now. Before I show you the engine on the inside, I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how tall this car actually is. With the off-road tires and the racing shocks, it really lifts the car up. And in order to take a look at the engine, I have to raise the camera up, and almost, if you wanted to work on the engine, you might need a stool or something. I'm almost 6 feet tall, and the start of the engine bay comes up to about right here, so that's pretty tall. So the engine itself is a 6.2 liter V8. It produces 411 horsepower, 434 pound-feet of torque. It's got a 4.02 inch bore and 3.74 inch short stroke, which improves the engine speed. It gives you a higher engine speed. Now that we're done with this, let's head over to the back and woo, wasp. Now that we're done with the engine, let's close up the hood and head over to the back of the car to listen to some exhaust clips. So we'll start off with the startup, and I'll actually do that from outside because this car's actually got remote start. So what you gotta do is lock the door and then hit the start button twice, and then it'll start up. So let's see what it sounds like. I'll go around to the front now and give it some revs. Now Now, with this being a truck, you'd expect tons of room on the inside, and you'd definitely be right by thinking about that. Plenty of space, tons of room in the front and rear seats. I'll bring the camera inside and show you some features on the interior. So we'll step on in. Here's the interior with nice black leather seats. They're multi-adjustable, 10-way adjustable, and they're very comfortable. So let's take the key and start it up. Got the Raptor right here, and then you've got your information display right there. Start it up. There are some very subtle SVT badges, one being on the tachometer right there. This red strip on the steering wheel is signature to the SVT. And then also you have Raptor written on the seats. You've got all the bells and whistles with Microsoft's sync system, your radio controls, and your Sony sound system in here. Moving down here, you've got your shift knob. Right here, you have a bunch of auxiliary switches, and you can attach external hookups to those, such as a winch for your off-roading. The buttons on the left and right are off-road mode. You can turn that on and off, as well as hill descent right here. Moving up here, this will be your trailer brake. This will be your four-wheel drive, so you have two-wheel drive high, 4 high, and 4 low, and you engage those by twisting that knob. You've got these very functional air vents right here. They're very easy to use. On your steering wheel, you've got very simple controls for your radio and your Bluetooth system. You've got your cruise control, and then right here you've got your D-pad, which controls your display screen right up here. So you can cycle through various features. Here's the main menu. So you can go to gauge mode, trip, fuel economy, truck applications, settings, and various information. You've got your standard radio presets and your climate control systems, knobs for the temperature of the air, the volume, and the tuning. Got a 12-volt power adapter right there. Up on the top, you've got a large place to put some things like your cell phone or something that you just want to throw on the dash. Come down here, you've got cup holders, 2 here, as well as 2 right here. Then opening up this rather large center console, you've got a tray right here, and that can be removed to reveal this very cavernous center console. You've got your standard plugs here, an SD card reader, as well as 2 USB ports. Another cool feature is that you have auto folding mirrors. So when you go to the mirror adjust right here, you simply pull that down and the mirrors will fold. Up on the top right here, you've got 2 sunglass compartments, as well as this switch right here, which will, when switched, I'll spin around here and that will activate and open and close your rear window. You get another small cubby hole right here for you to put some of your stuff, as well as a glove box that's not the largest glove box, but when you take into consideration the size of the center console, you'll be putting most of your stuff in there. Taking a look at the rear seats, you have plenty of room. Very spacious bench seat back here, very comfortable. Plenty of room for anyone who sits back here. You've also got the leather seats back here. Like I said, plenty of legroom. This is the normal position of the front seat, and as you can see, I've got a good amount of legroom. Down here, you've got your air vents, as well as a little 12-volt plug and a 110-volt 150-watt plug, which is a nice feature to have. So in the end, the Ford SVT Raptor is a beast of a car that will essentially roll over anything you throw at it. It's got tons of room, tons of power. What more could you want? That's all I got for the 2013 Ford SVT Raptor. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe because there will be more coming. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to send me a message or comment on the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.